We are back here at the Fleet Center. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight. McCarty, Walker, Knight, Brown, and Billups for Boston. No surprises there. Gill, Gatling, Williams, Kittles, and Cassell for the Nets. You might have thought that yesterday in practice the coach would be preaching revenge as a motivational factor. Not so, says Rick Pitino. Not his style.
Well, revenge can never be a motive. I found that when you use revenge as a motive, you lose 2 games instead of getting a split. What you have to do is figure out what you did incorrectly and execute it the second time around, both offensively and defensively, and then make sure that you're in the game staying out of foul trouble. Obviously, they just shot too many free throws in that game.
The final couple of Celtics being introduced here. There were a ton of free throws, T, as I was watching you the other night.
Yeah, particularly in the first half, in which the Celtics were up by 6 points. In my opinion, they should have been up somewhere around 15. Free throw advantage in that game was 30-8 in the first half, and it didn't get much better in the second half. And I think Pitino was very perturbed about that. And he may downgrade, the fact that his team wasn't that physical, but we'll see what happens tonight as the Celtics are attacking the basket as well as anybody in the NBA. I'm not saying that the Nets shouldn't have taken that number of free throws themselves, but certainly Boston should have gotten to the line a little bit. So we'll see if the aggressive style of play going to the basket will pay some dividends tonight for the Celtics.
Well, the Nets are certainly off and running, the best start in better than 10 years.
Now, Keith Van Horn has not been playing either, and I will tell you, he is quite a basketball player. And when he comes back, this team may never be headed for, they're going to beat a lot of good basketball teams.
Here's John Calipari. And this Fleet Center crowd getting behind the Celtics early. It is loud to begin this game. Sam Cassell's going to jump out on Billups. Gatling is right there on Walker. Jason Williams has got Travis Knight. Williams chasing Billups. Billups to the basket. Won't stay down.
Good move. Excellent move there by Billups, up and under.
Cassell the other way, and D. Brown is out on him aggressively. Walker fronting Gatling now. They go to Gatling as he gets the spot. Gatling spins, tough shot, short. Rebound, Knight, tipped away, picked off the floor, gets it quickly to Billups. Chauncey, lost to McCarty, and he can't finish. Gill leaves it for Kittles, and Brown, a good job jumping out on him. We got some pace early here, too. Gill for 2.
Nobody closed down that drive by Gill.
Billups spins into the forecourt. And the foul is going to be on Chauncey, on Sam Cassell.
That was a perfect opportunity to put Cassell in trouble. Just keep the pressure on him, the dribble. Cassell got in foul trouble in a game down in New Jersey somewhat. Get him in foul trouble early here if at all possible.
Here's Brown coming out high. Kittles has got him into Knight. Knight, little ball fake. Partially blocked by Gill, picked off by Gatling. That's going to be a foul on Billups. John Calipari, former Portland and Philadelphia 76er coach. Johnny Davis was an assistant to Portland, then had the head job in Philly for a year. Gill to dish, Gatling 2.
Gatling will hit that shot, and when you leave him, he'll go right into it if the ball is delivered where it should be.
Here comes McCarty. A traveling violation on McCarty. A little screen for Gill. Gets it back, turns on Walker. Oh, that's a tough shot.
Well, Gatling was the guy that broke the game open along with Cassell in that third quarter.
Inside Walker for the first time, spinning on Gatling, and he gets two.
Great move by Walker, and no help for Gatling.
Celtics come with pressure. Gill is able to get it across quickly. Gatling, the spin, tied up, then loses the handle. Williams jumps in there to get it back. Kittles misses a three. That's a big-time rebound by Williams, but a travel is called.
Williams will take off from anywhere on the court, and if you're in the way, you're going flying, and you have to have a little courage to get in front of him because you may get hurt.
Turnovers one apiece here in the first 3 minutes. Knight misses the three. Rebound Gatling. Cassell pulls up. Gatling for two.
Gatling and Williams are excellent rebounders.
Inside Walker. Walker spins again. Misses that time. Missed everything. Here comes Cassell the other way.
Yeah, he lost his touch on that shot. Extended past the point where he could release it easy.
Cassell drills a jump shot, and quickly it is 10-2 New Jersey. And Rick Pitino's going to take a full timeout with 8:32 to go here in the first. The Nets are out of the box.
Before you buy a digital wireless phone, Bell Atlantic Mobile wants you to ask this simple question. Does it work just about everywhere? Does it work here and out here? Does your phone sound clear here? The fact is, Boston, D.C., nobody has more digital coverage with the most advanced digital technology than we do. A cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
Coach Willie May hanging out downtown crossing. Got my man Mike here. Mike, what about these Celtics this year?
First time I can ever root for the Celtics. Grew up in Philadelphia hating the Celtics. Rick Pitino, now I can be a fan. I love watching these guys. Full of energy, a lot of fun to watch, playing hard every night. I think they got the makings to down the road with this system. I think they can.
Sounds good to me. Look at you, Rick. You're converting fans already. Coach Willie May, that's Street Beat. Don't forget, all the Celtics action right here on Sports Channel.
If you want to go deep into the heart of the New England Patriots, there's only one show to watch. A show less about hype and more about the way it really is. Join Glenn Ordway, Steve Nelson, and Fred Smirlis for 18 weeks of primetime Pats talk on New England Tailgate. They'll bring you analysis on last week's action, feature stories, and special guest commentary, plus an insider's point of view on what to expect the next time the Patriots take to the gridiron. Watch New England Tailgate, Friday at 10 on Sports Channel. This team is going to blow you away.
Well, you see anxiety in action when you're really pumped up too much. Things like this kind of happen. And it's a good move by Phillips, and then just misses what should have been an easy basket. Here's an alley-oop. Anxiety again. It just got out of, at least a little out of sync. There's another one. Extended past where he needed to extend and lost control. So you see the shooting percentages right now, much in the favor of the Nets.
And Gatling with 5 of those 7 rebounds to go with 6 points. Steve Brown came around his screen, and
they're going to call a foul on Waller McCarty, and D. Brown went down, and Waller and Antoine Walker went down.
They gave the foul to Antoine Walker, setting the screen. Right there, Walker moving on the screen. Kittle misses outside. Rebound taken by Walker. Gatling really got cleared out underneath. Antoine the other way. No, boy, Williams just wiped out Knight. This is what you were seeing the other night.
Absolutely. I mean, guys just getting cleared out, and
Cassell pulls it back out. McCarty comes on the double team. Kittles off to a cold start. They got Jason Williams there with a foul.
We saw a lot of clearing people out underneath the basket the other night on rebounds by this man. And so far, the official letting both teams do it, which is fine with the players, all right? Just as long as you do it both ways, the players will not complain.
Mercer in the game misses his first shot. It'll go back to New Jersey.
Mercer easily over the top of Kittles, but Kittles just bothered him by hanging on his elbow. Kind of took his eye off the rim.
Leaves it for Cassell. Gets it across the 10-second line. Phillips has got him. Gatling trying to find something on the baseline. Blocking foul called on Travis Knight. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. Action right in front of John Calipari. Cassell beats Mercer and then threw it away. And here come the Celtics on the break. Phillips and Mercer. Mercer eventually handling it. Phillips back to Mercer. Passes up the shot. Gets McCarty underneath it for 2.
That's the type of stuff we were talking about on top, Mike. Searching out the open man, and Waller was right there on the baseline, and they waited for him to shake free. Got him the ball.
Cassell able to run away from the trap. Get through the Celtic pressure. 10-4. Nets by 6.
I like Mercer playing Cassell.
McCarty with the steal. Pass a little behind Mercer. He's able to track it down. Now he's going to take it. Misses it. Rebound to Cassell. Cassell loops it ahead. Kittles on the break. Misses the layup. Kittles is really struggling. Up ahead, Knight. Knight throws it up there. Too high for Walker. Cassell the other way. Pulls up. Got it. Tyus Edney is going to come in next whistle for the Celtics. Here's Knight out high. Thought about the 3 for a moment. Phillips turns on Cassell. Tries to beat him off the dribble. Into the lane. And Phillips is going to get to the line.
Boy, put a move on Cassell. This is the type of stuff you absolutely cannot fool around with. Is good inside and then powered up. Travis Knight on the next play up the floor. The Celtics had 2 underneath the basket who had somebody coming down, but they threw the alley-oop. I'm getting tired of watching alley-oops when nobody's connecting. For every 4 alley-oops, you maybe get one of them, and if you bounce the ball or what have you, you'd end up with at least 3 out of 4 layups.
Phillips makes his free throws. 6-point game. Inside to Williams. Williams. He gets to the line and get 1.
Here's a strong move by Jason Williams, left alone on the baseline. Then they converge on him and manages to muscle that one up.
Sherman Douglas has checked into the net lineup. Sam Cassell's gone to the bench with those 2 fouls. Williams, who was out about an hour before the game, must have shot 50 free throws, misses at the line. Underneath Mercer, nice catch. Preventing a turnover outside McCarty. Edney. Walker knows there's 5 seconds on the clock, loses the dribble. Sherman on the ground for it and got it ahead to Gatling. Gatling to Williams. Trying to go back to Gatling, and it just ended up in the hands of Benoit. Misses the jump shot. Walker the rebound.
Boy, good block out by Mercer on Williams that time.
McCarty, baseline jumper, no. Sherman Douglas is going to slow it down.
Well, Celtics have had the shots that they've been making in these other games. They're just not falling right now.
Just 2 of 11, Tom, in the first 6 minutes. Gatling misses the jam, and Walker is there. John Calipari upstream at the no call.
Well, they got the numbers.
Walker, no. Tip, no. Lead pass, Gatling again. Yes.
Well, Gatling was way out of the picture after he missed the slammer. He hung back. Seltzer should have spread him out.
Mercer to the basket for 2.
That's what I think the Celtics should be able to do in this game. Spread them out and go to the hoop.
Douglas trying to spin away from Edney. Loses the handle. Out of bounds. Boston ball. And the Knicks are going to take a 20-second timeout. And now they change it to a full timeout with 4:02 left to go in the first.
Circuit breaker. Check. Window heat. On. Take off warning horn. Check. Parking brake. Set. Radios, radar, and transponder. Set and standing by. Sunscreen. SPF 15. That's a check.
Southwest Airlines is going to Florida with low fares to Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa Bay, and now Jacksonville. Florida's never been closer.
Cool shades. On.
I need a bookkeeper, an auditor, a tax expert. I can't believe it, a killer audit, and I've got no staff.
Look, you need temporary. Call my friend at Account Temp.
This is the boss's baby. I'm really feeling the heat.
Here's her card. I've known her for 10 years. She saved my neck more than once.
I'll never get all this done in time.
Call her. She's got who you need.
You've got to pull this one out.
Call her, for crying out loud.
Because whoever does is going to make VP.
If someone hands you an Account Temps card, take it. Account Temps.
Excuse me, think your disposable razor shaves as comfortably as his Gillette Sensor XL? Yeah, well, try Sensor XL. It'll change your mind. After one shave with Sensor XL, we bet you don't go back. Because only Sensor XL has protective microfins for extra comfort. Whoa. And self-adjusting blades for extra closeness. Disposables don't. And Sensor XL gives more shaves per blade than any disposable.
Excuse me.
Take the Sensor XL challenge. Bet you don't go back to disposables.
Hey, I want my Sensor XL back. Hey, hey!
New Jersey, the 8-point lead with 4:02 left to go here in the first. Rick Pitino and the young hustling Celtics take on Grant Hill and the Pistons at home this Sunday, and Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers on Wednesday. Tickets start at just $10. Visit the Fleet Center box office or any Ticketmaster outlet. I'll call 931-2222. Celtics basketball. Get pumped.
Well, take a look at what Ron Mercer does. Now, behind the back as they make a move at him, and then keeps coming right at the defense. He knows he's got Williams, and he eludes Williams and gets the good angle to kiss it off the glass. Now, when that defense is spread out, if you can dribble a ball, take it to the basket and challenge people. There you see the shooting percentages. And New Jersey has been having phenomenal luck here, particularly by Gatling. And there is, I love McCarty.
One of your guys.
I love Walter.
One of your guys. Tyus Edney, Ron Mercer, Walter McCarty, Purvis Ellison, and Antoine Walker on the floor right now for Boston. And Mercer makes a nice save with a bad pass inside. That was an excellent pass by McCarty, but an offensive foul is called on Antoine Walker.
Well, Walker is so nervous about Gatling going to block the shot. He's really just looking at his man, and right now, Gatling is in Antoine Walker's head where he shouldn't be.
John Thomas is off the injury list and into the game. Gatling trying to work on Thomas. McCarty comes to help, and Thomas takes the ball away. And then Douglas stripped him, and he threw it up there for Williams. Nobody throws alley-oop passes better than Sherman Douglas. Nobody.
They just hang up there like ice cream.
Forever they seem to be up there. McCarty stripped in the lane by Benoit. Williams the loose ball. Walter able to save it. But he had a sneaker out of bounds, says the official.
Right now the Celtics need a plug offense. And this guy coming into the game right now, about to come in, Greg Minor, has been an effective offensive player when he's been called upon in the last 2 games.
He will not get in this possession. Benoit gets it into Douglas. Edney there defensive. Thomas came in the double. They get it Ed to Benoit. He's going to pull up and take it. No, rebound Gatling. Gatling loses the handle, but Benoit in the right spot. And that's still with plenty of time. 17 on the shot clock. That's going to be a hold on John Thomas.
Celtics have not seen an awful lot of John Thomas. He was put on the injury list, and you got to really get in and get your game grooved a little bit. I don't know what he's been doing over practice since he got off the injured list. Well, you got to get your timing, and he's never played this style of basketball either, but they're going to use his body against Gatling. Well, that's Shem Douglas just delivered the pass in the perfect spot. If we were to see a replay of that, you'll see the perfect angle and where Gatling had his hand for the ball, the target, and Sherm just delivered it right there. Watch this. There's one man on the side. Look at him clear. Watch this ball.
Got one, gentlemen.
Right on the hand. You can't be better than that. That is a perfect pass.
Gatling 1 of 2 at the line, but Benoit sneaks in and grabs the rebound.
Mike, I have a feeling we are going to win this game.
Right, I like that. 19-8. We're down 11. Mark it down. Gatling rejected by Purvis, picked off by Thomas.
Boy, and Gatling's complaining. He's not even up here yet.
Edney, no. Out of bounds. Williams the last to touch it. Edney made a great move with the dribble to get down the lane. Xavier McDaniel comes in. Long time no see X. Here's Mercer. And Kevin Edwards, I think, called. Yep, for a reach.
He's been out of their lineup for quite a while with a groin full. And so has been Kittles. And I'm told that Keith Van Horn is due back probably next week.
Thomas unable to handle what was a pretty good pass on the break. Like a wide receiver at the last moment looking up. And took that one right over his shoulder. Minor. In and out. Purvis keeps it alive. Mercer. Oh, it won't stay down. Benoit. Count it. And he'll go to the line.
They're on a real roll right now as everything they're throwing up there is going in. That's as tough a shot as you can make in a game of basketball, going strong to the hoop and then pull it up just enough to kiss it off the glass that softly from about 10 feet.
New Jersey shooting 50% right now, 10 of 20 from the field as Michael Cage checks into the ball game. Jason Williams goes out.
You know, and the Celtics in this quarter have been taking good shots. They're anxious. They're releasing the ball before they are sighting the basket. They're overextending, anticipating contact.
Ellison the block on Benoit. Minor. Mercer. Benoit gets it off the floor quickly to Sherman Douglas. Douglas tried a little stop and go, but Edney didn't bite. McDaniel sets the screen, gets it back. X is going to take it. Here comes Edney. Tyus looking at his options, gives it to Mercer. Celtics really really struggling from the field, but as you pointed out, Tom, not bad shots at all.
They are the shots you take on this offense. They're there, and they have been making them in the last week. They're just not happening tonight.
3 of 16 to this point. Fortunate to be down only 13. Another one of those alley-oops from Sherman this time. Daniel unable to get there.
And Purvis came over and really made that catch difficult. That's why Max never got a hand on it. Good old Xavier McDaniel has been retooled once again.
7 Boston turnovers here in the first 11-plus minutes of this one. The Nets are going to see the ball one more time here in the quarter. Thomas hacked by X as he made a move. This Celtic Game on Sports Channel brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places and do things you never thought possible. Fly Southwest Airlines. So John Thomas will get himself to the free throw line with 19.9 seconds left to play in the first. Looking for, I believe, his first NBA points. There it is.
Come on, gentlemen.
Good looking stroke.
Yeah.
Here comes Thomas to double up on Edney. Edwards just able to get it across. Mercer just there. An instant too late. Edwards looking for his shot. Cage a screen. Cage gets it back. And Cage throws it away. That was a bullet he threw at Benoit.
Mike, this team, the Celtics have shot so poorly, and to be down only 11 is unbelievable. We're going to win this game.
You heard it here first, 21-10 at the end of one. We'll be back.
Our mornings are controlled chaos. Somehow we always manage.
They'd manage better with a Fleet One account. It links all your accounts so you can manage your household assets, transfer funds, pay bills, and earn preferred rates. The Fleet One account. If you're ready for more control, we're ready when you are.
Billy, how did you know when I was coming home?
Well, I just figured it was a half an hour from the airport. 10 minutes to get your luggage, 4-hour flight. And then there was, 18 months to get your graduate degree, 4 years for your undergraduate. And, when you factor in the leap year, daylight savings time.
Lee jeans.
No date.
The brand. X.
If Lee is what you wear, Bob's is the place.
Well, we don't want to make a big deal about it. You know, we try to stay up. We've been working real hard, and we know the people at Fox Sports New England are gonna call. Yeah, they got Celtics, college football, and hoops. Plus 24 hours of your favorite sports programming, home teams, Fox attitude. Hey, Kelly, let's call our friends at Fox Sports New England. Super great.
All your favorite home teams on Fox Sports New England.
Hi.
Quit calling me, you freaks.
I think you like this.
This is a timeout for the Sports Channel Team Project. This month, the spotlight shines on Play, planned learning achievement for youth. Play is dedicated to providing minority youth with the academic and personal development skills needed to turn a possible athletic scholarship into a college degree. While staying on campus at Mount Holyoke College, these students focus on SAT preparation and study habits and learn about life skills such as conflict resolution and special guest lecturers. But only after hard work in the classroom is there time to play.
21-10, 11-point game here as we start the second quarter. Here's a look at those first quarter numbers, and there's that horrible shooting percentage. 3 of 17. But the net defense really shouldn't be walking around with his chest popped out as Edwards travels and turns over the backcourt. It was more a case, as Tom pointed out, of the Celtics not making shots that in the last week or so they had been making.
They did get out-rebounded in that quarter, which is a significant factor, too.
Billups, Brown, Walker, Minor, Nider on the floor. Minor around a screen. Front rims that one.
And he's been the guy coming off picks and burying shots, and so has Mercer, and so is D. Brown.
Douglas, Edwards, McDaniel, Cage, and Gill on the floor. Gill goes back door, and he'll get to the free throw line. Beat Greg Minor along the baseline that time. Knight, though, picks up the foul trying to help out, and that's his second.
That was a tremendous pass by Sherman Douglas. As Gill faked Minor, and Minor was playing the play. And Sherm Douglas, see if you can see it from here, as Sherm Douglas just looking at the man and laying it right where it should have been. Minor was out overplaying the man to come off a pick. And Sherm spotted that.
New Jersey is 1 of 6 at the free throw line. That's one of the reasons the Celtics have been able to stay close. Phillips inside. Walker.
Walker hurt himself.
Pass a little behind. Edwards comes up shooting anyway and knocks it down.
Now that should not have happened. Somebody should have gotten right on his shooting hand.
Walker the trailer. Minor gets it back in. Antoine turns to the basket. No. Out of the pack come the Nets. Edwards. There's a lot of ball in there. But a foul was called.
I want to tell you, too, but you don't have to reach in there. When you get the guy going that way and you angle him off the basket, just jump up and put your hand there. Don't try and block the shot. You have got the advantage. It's those little things where you bail the player out of really taking a bad shot.
Minor checks out. Walter McCarty is back in. Edwards made the first and the second. He's got 4 points off the bench. It's a 13-point New Jersey lead with 10:30 to go here in the first half. Double team on Walker. They swing it to Phillips. Phillips a little closer, finds Brown. 3 on the shot clock. Phillips knows it. Doesn't get the foul. McDaniel loose underneath. Can't control it. It'll be Boston's ball.
Phillips was thinking pass while he was up in the air, and by the time he thought shot, he lost his momentum to turn it into a soft shot. And that's one of the things, if you're watching this game, Sam Cassell gets back in for Sherm Douglas. Cassell will penetrate, and when he stay on the floor and pass the ball, very seldom while he's in the air.
Travis Knight into the lane, the up and under, and he got stripped. Here comes Gill the other way. Gill. What was that angle you were talking about there, Tom? Became a difficult shot for Gill. However, the Nets get it back, and Knight has to give his third personal foul, trying to stop Jason Williams.
Celtic foul number 40, Travis Knight, his third personal foul.
9:50 still to play here in the first half. Knight with 3, and that's going to get Purvis Ellison back in the game.
Well, there's a good hustle play by Walter and another hustle play by Walker, and here is people coming in and clobbering Williams. But I figure they're going to be physical. Don't be physical that way, baby. Go block people out off the boards. Don't start hammering them. That's a misinterpretation of physical.
Boy, the Nets are just horrendous from the free throw line.
Well, he looted Cassell, and he went right to the basket and shot on the way up. That's the way to do it.
Gill advances it. McDaniel gets 2.
How many times have we seen Xavier McDaniel hit that shot?
Phillips coming around the screen, nothing doing, and a steal by Gill. Cassell a little too fancy, and it's slapped out of bounds. Sam was even amusing himself on that break.
Well, they get it to Sam Cassell. He puts it behind his back. That should be a palming violation, and it should have been to the Celtics. You can't. You got to slap it behind your back, not carry it behind your back.
Gatling, Williams with hustle tracks it down. Looks like Antoine Walker had it. Kicked out of bounds. Still going to be New Jersey ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Minor, Billups, Walker, Brown, Ellison on the floor for Boston. Celtics down 13. New Jersey out-rebounding Boston 21-14.
Well, they've got some quickness in their front line to hit the boards, and Williams knows that's his job, and he's made a name for himself being a rebounder, so he's heading to the hoop all the time, and Gatling is very quick to the boards.
Purvis Ellison picked up that foul, his second, so Celtics in a little foul trouble with the big guys, Ellison and Knight. Williams. Gill looking for help. Backdoor, Edwards. Nice play.
Well, that's a perfect pass. D. Brown was right in the passing lane. They put it 2 inches just in front of him.
15-point New Jersey lead at 29-14. Antoine Walker spins into the lane, and Antoine will get to the line. That's the first team foul on the Nets here in the second quarter. 8:11 to play in the half, and Antoine will get a couple. Steps to the line with, well, there are the numbers. 4 points, 5 rebounds. The Celtics perfect at the line tonight, 5 of 5.
Got it, go.
Edwards against the pressure from D. Brown. Minor bluffs the double. Cassell gets it at half court, and Sam rejected by Ellison. John Calipari all the way up the sideline. Walker down hard at one end. Cassell the other way.
Boy, that was such a bad pass by Phillips.
Inside, Ellison got there for the steal.
Well, if it wasn't for Purvis, we'd be in serious trouble. Oh.
And Cassell takes it away from Minor and chooses to get an assist as opposed to a basket. 11 for Gatling. Walker turns. No call, and he gets 2. Dana Barrow stuff off the Boston bench. It's been a while. Gatling with the down and out. There's Purvis again. D. Brown. Got it. John Calipari really upset with that pass that I believe it was Gatling made from out of bounds. Gatling pointing to himself going, my fault. And Calipari going, I know. 10-point game.
I want boom, got, boom, boom. Why do you want to look at my Discover card statement? It's mine. I live in New York City. Of course, I love the theater. Bring in the noise. You know, it's my favorite show. I go there as often as I can, trying to steal another step. And my kids want me to be more risky. Come to Gasol stuff is, you know, it's risky. I want a cashback bonus.
How many credit cards make a statement like that? It pays to Discover. Use it where you see the Nova sign.
Dodge Dakota owners are celebrating. A recent J.D. Power and Associates study ranked Dakota most appealing compact pickup. But we believe the price is pretty appealing, too. How do you add lots more muscle without breaking a sweat? Get a Magnum V6 at no extra charge when you buy a Dodge Dakota. So come, bulk up. At the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
takes a little longer to pour a beer as good as Sam Adams. Sam Adams, a better glass of beer.
Boy, this is how you make the press work. There's a man overplaying the ball. There's a man overplaying the ball. There's a man ready to overplay the ball. Watch what Purvis is, the center fielder on this play. And Gatling has to launch. Nobody with a net uniform comes to make it an easy pass, and the Celts end up with it and then convert it into a 3. So a little non-thinking that time by the Nets, and good heads-up play by Purvis. So the big people of the Celtics starting to understand how this defense, I should say, more than starting to, really making it happen on the defense.
Purvis has been a large factor in this game tonight. He stays out there with D. Brown, Dana Barros, Greg Minor, and Antoine Walker. Williams, Edwards, Cassell, Gill, and Gatling for the Nets. Nets the ball, a 10-point lead, 6:54 to go here in the first half. Barros on Cassell. Sam got a few people in the air and drew a foul from Ellison on the way by.
That was as nifty as it gets. I want to tell you, Sam Cassell is one cocky point guard. He drew a double, and he made the double team react. That's as thinking as you can be as a player. Watch what he does here. As he uses it, here comes the double team. Good up fake, lifts Purvis, and creates the foul situation. There is tremendous poise in Sam Cassell's game.
Purvis Ellison has to sit down as he has 3 personal fouls, and Travis Knight has 3 personal fouls. Andrew DeClerc into the game for the first time, and Jason Williams picked up his second personal foul.
That's the type of play that they were getting away with down in New Jersey, where he was just shucking people on free throws, and they never called one on him.
Celtics chance to get this back into single digits. It hasn't been there in a while. Barros comes around the screen. Cassell is out on him. Walker wants the ball on Gatling. Antoine backing in. Turn around up the glass. No. DeClerc. Yes.
Don't get him, Andrew.
32-23, a 9-point game as Cassell scoops into the forecourt. Finds Gill. Short. Minor is there with the catch of the missed Gill shot. Gets it to Walker at half court. Antoine to DeClerc. Andrew's going to be called for a foul in the backcourt, but DeClerc did a real good job hanging in there with Walker on this particular play.
Walker creates this layup as he makes Williams react, and that opens it up. And DeClerc really made a great shot there, put his body in the way of anybody trying to get at the ball.
Kerry Kittles is back into the New Jersey lineup, and Edwards goes out. Cassell piles up points at the line. 9-point game, 34-25. Barros comes up, shoots, and drains the 3. D. Brown will be called for a foul in the backcourt.
Well, he got him. You know, I have no qualms watching these games get officiated that when a Celtic player commits the foul, he committed the foul. They're going to commit fouls. So I hope I'm not being misread at times.
I doubt that very much. Kittles making his free throws, his first 2 points of the game. 36-28 in New Jersey. Antoine. Got it. Double figures for Walker with 10. Celtics within 6. Oh, Mercer the near steal.
Well, they are forced to bring Sherm Douglas back in just to help get this ball over. They've got two point guards in there, along with a Kittles, another guard. There's Sam Cassell, who's laughing at Pitino right now because he baited one of the Celtics to commit the foul. And that's how crafty Cassell is, and Rick Pitino knows it.
Rick Pitino said that's a fake when Cassell went down, and Cassell just looked up with this big smile on his face.
There sure enough was. But your guy got the foul. You know, he had some great moments down there in Houston, and I could never understand why he would never be a starter on the Rockets team. He is crafty, clever.
Mercer coming around the screen, rejected by Kittles out of bounds.
Boy, you get one dribble and you got to go up. He went too far, and the defense collapsed on him.
Walker wants to work on Gatling. Barrows left open. Knocks down another three. With about a second to spare, and John Calipari wants a 20-second timeout. 4:43 to go here in the first half. And Dana Barrows off the bench with a couple of threes, and the Celtics are within 5. Celtics Magazine is your inside source for the latest on Rick Pitino and his Boston Celtic club. Tune in on Wednesday nights at 6, right here on Sports Channel.
You know, Mike, Dana Barrows wasn't even awake the other night down in New Jersey when they played this Nets team. He fumbled away 3 passes and kicked one out of bounds and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you see what kind of coach Rick Pitino is. He's got Dana Barrows right back in this game. And Dana Barrows has made a contribution. So I don't think a guy will be in Rick Pitino's doghouse very long if he continues to play hard. And the one play that Dana made that made Pitino pull him out of the ball game is he lost the ball and stood there and watched the guy go for a layup. That he will not allow.
Here's Cassell along the baseline, and I think they got Barrows for a reach. Yes, they do. New Jersey now 11 of 19 at the free throw line. Cassell's in double figures with 10. Gatling has 11.
But they have employed 2 point guards to help break this Celtic press.
It'll be Barrows bringing it up against Douglas. Mercer on the offensive glass. Back outside. Walker's going to take a 3. No. The Clark's tip. No. Back up. Yes. Score the bucket for Mercer. Give the foul to Jason Williams. And that's 3 on Jason Williams, and Michael Cage will come in.
Here's Walker. Good shot by Walker. It was there. Front rims it. Good hustle by the Clark to keep it alive. And there was Mercer right there on the offensive glass.
Celtics come up with another 3-point play to cut this to a 4-point game. Gatling.
They're catching the Celtic big people who are rotating now, just getting the ball just up in the air enough to go over the top. And that time, that allowed Gatling to put it on the floor. Now, he's a pretty nifty player, Chris Gatling. He can dribble it, and he's very, very mobile.
Andrew DeClerc picking up his second personal foul. And some of the big guys are going to go to the locker room with a lot of fouls. Bounce gets a screen from DeClerc. Can't get the shot to stay. There's DeClerc on the follow.
That's the type of thing I mean, see?
And Gatling gets two.
Everything up one end of the floor is not as a block. The clerk got hit on the arm that time.
Inside Mercer for two. 7 points for Ron Mercer in the game. Douglas, pretty good trap.
He was falling out of bounds, and Rick Pitino saying to the guy, that should not have been allowed. He was falling out of bounds. He lost his balance. He may have even walked.
Here's to adventure.
3 weeks in the sun on a big German ship.
Sponsored by Beck's Beer, I'm in.
It's totally different, like the beer.
Beck's, truly distinctive, totally refreshing.
I wanted a great experience. I got it.
Beck's, America's favorite German beer.
Up here, winter comes early every year, as it has since the time of our ancestors. And up here, we know how to stay warm and dry. We wear these Sorel boots. They've been making them by hand for 86 years. Rugged, waterproof, good to 100 below. They last for years. This is good when you're as young as I. As we say in our language, ayete ege, be warm and dry.
You got something to play, baby. You got something to play. Everything's coming your way, baby, and you got an urge to play.
Foxwoods, the biggest casino in the world, is getting bigger for the better. Our new casino with more tables, more slots, more parking, and more fun. Foxwoods, experience the wonder of the Connecticut woods.
Want to have some fun? Mix hot music, cool people, big boat, and a great German beer.
With the right ingredients, nothing's better.
Beck's, truly distinctive, totally refreshing.
This is just the best.
Beck's, America's favorite German beer.
We are back, 5-point game, 3:19 to go in the half. You can get all the inside information on Rick Pitino and the Celtics with Celtics Insider, the official magazine of the Boston Celtics team. Chock full of in-depth interviews, news, and notes from the organization, and a whole lot more. To subscribe, call 523-6050. Celtics basketball, get pumped.
Should not have been allowed to have the timeout. You watch what happens now. They go and they cover him up beautifully. He takes one step, and he loses his balance, and if he's falling out of bounds, they allow him the timeout. He was headed out of bounds.
No question. No question. Douglas able to get it across, throws a bullet pass underneath. Cage back to Gatling, rebound Walker. Celtics can get to 3. Antoine, little between the leg move. Walker, Minor, foul Douglas.
A nice pass from Antoine Walker. Put the heat on the defense, made him react.
That's the first miss at the line for the Celtics tonight as they had hit their first 7 attempts. Greg 1 and 2. Gatling skips the pass to Douglas. Under 3 minutes now to play in the half. Celtics as close as they have been in a long time. Douglas ball. Ahead to Barrows. Barrows to Clark. Clark's foul. Cage. Celtics tempo here, team.
Here's good play by Minor, and then he alertly gets it up in front of him. And as Dana Barrows lays it out to the Clerk, who attacks hard the hoop, and there's the bang by Cage.
Andrew makes the free throw. It's 43-40. Sherman Douglas back on John Calipari's bench. Andrew made a move. Not the strength of his game. Gatling. Oh, he missed the dunk.
Well, I never saw a player since Rick Barry cry as much as Chris Gatling cries. He misses a shot immediately. He looks over at the official. I don't know if Mercer got him or not. Let's see. Yeah, he got him. Okay. But boy, he's looking him right at the official. On every shot he's taken, he's right in the official's face trying to get the foul. That's old Rick Barry.
Antoine Walker's going to sit down. 2.5 to play here in the first half. Walker with 10 first half points. Walter McCarty is back in. Walker able to corral the rebound, and Rick Pitino telling the Celtics to get it out. Gatling jumps out on Barrows. McCarty fakes the three. Walter spins in the lane. The finger roll. Tap no. Rebound to Cage.
I guarantee you that you can take it to the hoop on Gatling right now. He doesn't want to foul out.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Too much fun on the offensive end.
Yep.
Edwards. Gatling, and a 24-second violation. Excellent defensive stand by the Celtics, trailing by 3. 1:48 to go in the first half. Turnovers in the game are even at 12 apiece.
And there is an argument between Chris Gatling and Sam Cassell. And they just popped each other out here.
Mercer. No. McCarty up big for the rebound, but Gatling came away with it. Gatling slow to get in the offense. Cassell.
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous call. The Clerk was right there and backed away on the shot. That is calling it on a young player and giving the veteran the benefit of the doubt.
The Clerk, Ellison, and Knight all with 3 fouls apiece. New Jersey is now 15 of 25 from the free throw line here in the first half. Cassell's got a dozen. It's a 4-point game at 45-41. Barrows to quick push.
Boy, he just keeps going to the basket thing. Don't pull it right out. He gets to the foul line and he barely gets to the free throw line.
The Clerk with Cage on him. Gives it up to Minor. Inside McCarty. Walter the fall away, and the foul is going to be on Gatling. Just the first on Gatling.
His first personal foul. Nets are over the team limit. Walter McCarty at the line, shooting 2.
Hey, there's a lot of byplay on this net team, isn't there? I mean, Gatling does not want to come out of this game right now.
Number 55,
coming in for Cage. Gatling kept signaling when he saw Xavier McDaniel get up off the bench to John Calipari that he didn't want to come out.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why he's been with several different ball clubs. He tries to coach the team, too.
Kevin Edwards, kind of a rolling block there from David McDaniel coming up the sideline. Final minute of the first half. Cassell, the jump stop. No. Rebound. Gatling. Tip to Kittles. He'll take it. Kittles is just having an awful shooting night. They say it goes off John Thomas out of bounds.
And Xavier just moved Thomas from behind. You tell me, George. Give me all. Well, they readjust the clock here.
39 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Barros has got Cassell. McCarty's on Gatling. Cassell's going to take it. Rebound, Minor. Barros. McDaniel jumps out. Thomas turns to the bucket. McCarty. Walter's going to get to the line. It might be Kittles. Yes, it is. I hope you don't have plans, because I think we're going to be here for a while. A lot of free throws going to be shot.
And both teams are aggressive, and there should be some free throws in this game. I have no problems as long as they're calling them both ways, which it appears that they're kind of doing right now.
Celtics up 13-14 in the first time at the line. Sherman Douglas comes in and Cassell comes out for this final position. Kevin Edwards, Douglas, Gill, Gatling, McDaniel for the final 18 seconds of this first half. Celtics. Minor, and it's chipped out of his hands, out of bounds. McCarty a chance to tie the game on that free throw. Gill. A little trouble. He's able to get it to McDaniel. Bounce pass. Mercer.
Well, that's a good foul. That's a good foul, because if he made the clean catch, he was heading to the hoop for two. So he just went for the steal and made sure that if he missed it, you watch what he does. There's the good trap. They go out at X, and there he is trying to make the steal just a little bit too late. He might have picked it off.
Edney and Billups in the Boston lineup. So we've got Barros, Edney, and Billups all on the floor at the same time with Thomas and McCarty, as Rick Pitino's team will have 7.6 seconds after Gatling free throws. Thomas gets it to Tyus. Edney all the way. Taps the basket. He'll go to the line. Oh! Memories of UCLA right there.
Just a good move by Edney as he beats Xavier McDaniel, and then they go out again to pick him up, and he picked it off the floor, and Gatling got a piece of him, and Gatling should have gone to the sidelines. He's picked up 2 fouls since they wanted a substitute for him.
Great comeback by the Celtics here in the second quarter. You called it, T. We're at the half, and it's 47 apiece. A sellout crowd having a good time at the Fleet tonight. Leah and Willie will be by with halftime in just a minute. Moments away from the start of the second half here at the Fleet Center tonight. Mike Gorman along with Tom Hudson. Let's take a look at our Gillette instant replay as the Celtics mounted that second quarter comeback, Chief.
Well, they sure did, and they did it with a vengeance, and the offense came alive. Some good passing produced a layup there by DeClerc. A little pull-up on a fast break by Antoine Walker. And then Walker to Barrows, who came on off the bench with a passion, hit a couple of big threes. And Tyus Edney to close out virtually the half. Slides by Gatling for the layup. And is that a happy bunch of Celtics or what?
An involved bunch, that is for sure. Chauncey Billups, D. Brown, Antoine Walker, Travis Knight, and Walter McCarty will start the second half for the Celtics as Antoine does some stretching right out in front of us.
Well, if Boston shoots a normal percentage for the last week, they will win this game because New Jersey is not a great shooting team. The key to this ball game is some foul trouble. Travis Knight has 3, Mercer has 3, Purvis has 3, and DeClerc has 3. And there's only one with 3 for the Nets, and that is Jason Williams, and that's a big 3 on him.
Celtics had 21 fouls called on them in the first half, 13 were whistled on New Jersey. Here we go, Kerry Kittles, Chris Gatling, Jason Williams, Kendall Gill, who's been very quiet tonight, and Sam Cassell are on the floor for the Nets to open the second half. Inside, there is Gill, and there is 2.
Boy, good move, good pass. He slid, used the basket to, in essence, pick off the only defender coming at him. Smart play by Gill.
Just 4 points in the game for Gill, who is averaging 15 per outing. Walter McCarty on the baseline finds an open Antoine Walker.
Nice heads-up play by Walter. I love Walter.
Kendall Gill. Shouldn't have said anything about old Kendall Gill, I guess.
Yep.
51-49 New Jersey. Phillips.
No, that is not the play.
Knight hustle job for the rebound. Phillips into the lane. That's more like the play.
Go to the hoop, Chauncey.
Even at 51, McCarty jumps out on Gill. They come to Kittles. Kittles in the lane. A floater. No. Kittles the last to touch it. Celtics a chance for the lead here with 10:36 to play in the third. They have not led. I'm not sure they've led at all in this game. They haven't. Knight. McCarty. Walter has to kick it out to D. Brown. 3 on the shot clock. D knows it.
24-second violation. New Jersey ball.
13th turnover for the Celtics tonight. Phillips did a good job there on Cassell. Now McCarty's got him in the switch. They go inside to Gill. Triple team on Gill. Cassell. And a 3-second violation.
Well, Jason Williams was positioned under there, had put his tent up and had lit the campfire.
He was getting nailed with that.
Yep.
Knight, Antoine, just able to get the handle. Oh! That's a big bailout shot right there. Gill back the other way, and the foul on the drive. 2 on McCarty.
Now Walker mishandled the little pitch in, and then Gatling said, I'm going to give him that shot. And guess what? He made it.
Antoine now the Celtics high scorer with 15. The only Celtic actually in double figures is Antoine Walker. Gatling kicks it back out. Gill can't make it. Rebound McCarty. Phillips with the push.
Get rid of the ball there. There were 2 people.
Phillips. And Gill up there to help out.
See, now he's got something in his head. He has a little crossover. He gets by his man. And that was not a goaltend, folks. That was still on its way up.
Phillips, again, has trouble getting the handle. McCarty kicks it out to Walker. Antoine trying to get it to D. Brown. D able to get there. Back to Antoine. He's going to take it. In and out. McCarty couldn't keep it alive. Cassell off the top of his head. And he throws it away.
Boy, and a good running, harassing hand in there by D. Brown to create that turnover. He never let Cassell relax.
Turnover number 14 for the Nets. Celtics the ball and a 3-point lead under 9 minutes to go in the third. Celtics, remember, made 3 of their first 18 shots. Travis Knight knocks that one down, his first field goal of the night. Cassell. Blocked by Knight. Oh, Williams blocked by Knight.
Take a look at how effective Travis Knight can be on defense. To say we don't have a shot blocker, there's one. It's position on the shot blocks. Now watch what happens. Challenges that. Celtics should have come up with the ball.
Edney and Minor in the Boston lineup with Brown, Walker, and Knight. McCarty picking up his third personal foul. Kittles. That was a long time coming, but that was the right call.
It sure was. I mean, he just kept dragging his foot, and Travis was there and positioned, and he kept bumping into Travis.
Nets take a timeout. 8 straight up to go in the third. Celtics by 5.
Ever wonder what makes a morning person a morning person? Stop by Dunkin' Donuts and find out.
Will you be able to afford the future? What will your grandson want for his birthday in 2019? What will dinner for the whole family cost in 2021? Can your house continue to be the stage you live your life on? You'll need a plan. And with mutual funds, brokerage services, and the right investment advice, no one can help you make a better plan than Fleet. We're ready when you are.
I whack the weeds. So you want to know what's on my Discover Card statement. I'm a camp cook, and a bad one, but I've got a good stove. And he loves to chase that. The cashback bonus award. It all folds up into a carry-on. She loves to get flowers, and I love to give them.
How many credit cards make a statement like that?
Well, the toughest thing about buying a wetsuit is trying them on.
It pays to Discover. Use it where you see the notice sign.
Life has many rewards. Some of them just happen to come with sprinkles. Come in and enjoy a cup of our fresh brewed coffee and any one of our delicious donuts.
We are back there having a good time here at the Fleet Center tonight. A sellout crowd. The Celtics coming all the way back as Tom Heinsohn said they would. And lead this one 56-51, 8 minutes to play in the quarter. At home this week, the Celtics face Grant Hill and the Pistons this Sunday, and Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers on Wednesday. Tickets start at just $10. Visit the Fleet Center box office or any Ticketmaster outlet or call 931-2222. Celtics basketball. Get bumped. It is Gatling, Kittles, Williams, Gill, and Cassell out there for the Nets. Tyus Edney, Antoine Walker, D. Brown, Greg Minor, and Travis Knight for Boston. And Cassell having a hard time with Tyus Edney's quickness.
Well, That's what you want to do against San Francisco. Take it to them with some quickness. And that's the big three personals, and that brings Sherm Douglas in to replace Sam. That's telling me that Sam Cassell loves to play this game so much that they have to kick him out of practice. He destroys practice.
Walker trying to move on Gatling. Nothing doing there. Edney right around Douglas. Finds Knight. Travis will get to the free throw line.
That was good rotation there by Kendall Gill. Took away a sure two. Nice move by Edney. Spins beautifully and lays it right there. And there's Gill coming from behind. Saved the two.
Knight 1 of 2. The lead is 6.
Celts back off the press right now.
Minor right up on Gill as soon as he lost the dribble. Gatling and Walker got a foot on that one. It'll be a fresh 24 for New Jersey.
Well, I'll tell you, they are so alert to all the passing angles. They have worked arduously on this defense.
Gatling, and there is Knight with the hand in the lane, and Walker will get to the line.
Good hustle play to save two by Sherm Douglas.
Sherman Douglas and his second personal foul, 13th foul.
Now, take a look at this replay as they try at shoulder length to slip the ball through. And here comes Antoine. And there's Sherm with the out in front foul. And you will not be called for a deliberate foul if you're out in front. Or a breakaway foul. And Sherm may have gotten hurt on that.
On the release, fellas. Ready?
I think he took a shot to the nose.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, well, get in front of Antoine on the way to the basket. 17 for Antoine in the game. The Celtics, their biggest lead, 59-51. Nets have scored only 4 points in the first 5 minutes of this second half, and there's Kittle for 2.
Well, he just came right off that pick beautifully and up into the shot. Good leap.
Greg Minor, he'll get to the line.
Now they're starting to enjoy Greg Minor's contribution, the Patino staff. There he is. That's what he really can do. He can get up over, I'd say, 80% of the people that will defend him. Calipari, incredulous. Incredulous.
Incredulous. Right on the heels of arduous.
Arduous and incredulous.
Into Gatling. Another steal. And it goes premature there as the ball landed in Sherman Douglas' hand. And Jason Williams is too late with the dunk.
The half-court defense is really, really working the Nets now, boy.
17th New Jersey turnover.
Well, that was Sam. That could use him. He has a lot of poise to break this press.
Antoine. A sellout crowd here in the Fleet Center. Liking what they see. The Celtics have come from 10 down to 11 up. Well, what did you see in that first quarter, Tom, that made you feel that, and instead of being 11 down, we were really in good shape in this game. Anyway, we'll get that when you get back, because now they're going to have a full timeout, so we'll take a break.
Circuit breaker. Check. Window heat. On. Take off warning horn. Check. Parking brake. Set. Radios, radar, and transponder. Set and standing by. Sunscreen. SPF 15. That's a check.
Southwest Airlines is going to Florida with low fares to Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa Bay, and now Jacksonville. Florida's never been closer.
Cool shades. On.
If you're big, tall, or athletic, you owe it to yourself to shop at Hadges Big and Tall. Hadges carries New England's best selection of fashionable dress and casual wear for us big guys. You'll also receive personalized service and free expert alterations for that perfect fit. Like their extensive line of Gant casual wear. Its updated traditional styles and good looks are just right for casual work days are just around town. Gant, American sportswear. Hadges Big and Tall. Fashion, selection, quality, a perfect fit.
So, Jimmy and I'll pick you up. No, I don't always drive. I just drive to Kinder, Jim. And I drive to Tiny Tadpoles and Paint Puppies and Happy Campers, Rodeo Rascals, Snow Bunnies, Junior Jesters, Hook and Laddies, Baby Beethoven. When you drive a Ford Escort, you'll drive any chance you get. And no wonder when you can reach the safety and room of an Escort for only $198 down and $198 a month. And I drive to Kitty Karaoke, but that's it. Oh, we're late for Goo Goo Golf. I'll drive. Your New England Ford dealer today. I'll drive.
And the question was, when we left, what was it you saw when the score was 21-8 to make you say, we could replay it, but we won't, we're going to win this game tonight? Now, we haven't won it yet.
We haven't won it yet, but I knew we would get back in it because there's a psychology involved in a back-to-back that we discussed briefly. The team that had won the last game feels that they can really just semi-cruise. They're not as pumped up as the Celtics were going to be after the loss. And as a consequence, the Celtics were very, very anxious in that first couple of minutes. They missed some very easy baskets, and all they had to do to tempo the game would wear them down a little bit, and they get right into the rhythm of it.
Kittles rattles home a three.
I tell you this group of kids that Rick Pitino has, and I say kids, really have a mission, and he's got that imprinted in their brain, so they're going to play hard no matter what.
Offensive foul called on Terry Kittle.
And that's what the Celtics have learned to do better and better as each game has come across the pipes here.
Antoine Walker trying to throw it up.
Now that pass. And they suckered Antoine into that.
Celtics lead is 8. Kittles. The block. Brown. The near save.
There was Travis Knight with another sensational block. And watch what he does now. He goes one hand up, the other hand up, and uses both of them for the block, boy. That is a great thinking defender when you use both your hands like you just saw Travis do.
New Jersey's got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Douglas realizes it. Won't get the jumper to stay down, and Antoine clears it. And Tyus Edney was falling backwards when he got the pass from Walker. They skip it to Gill. Gill blocked by Knight again. And then they call Travis with the body as he kind of walked him out of bounds.
You see how important Travis can be. Now you watch this. Another little SWAT job. So Travis will sit down and Purvis will come in.
Douglas wants to get it into Gill. McCarty comes to help out. Kittles, no. to give it to Walter McCarty, I believe, over the top of the foul. Yes, they are. That's 4 on McCarty. That's going to get John Thomas back in the game. Pacino's going to have to buy some minutes with his bench here. Both McCarty and Knight on the bench with 4 fouls. Williams loses the handle out of bounds. It's going to be Boston ball.
Boy, there was Williams before the catch, looking to see where the rotating man was coming from.
New Jersey coming with full court press. Nearly paid off as Kendall Gill almost came up with the steal.
I'll tell you, right now, John Thomas is not with this program on beating pressure, as he's put 2 balls right in there in the passing lane.
Edney's going to get it over in a hurry, and does. Tyus the dish. He knows how to finish that.
When you beat those traps, you turn it into a fast break opportunity. That was a perfect play by Edney.
And then the Celtics with the double team caused the Nets to turn it over. 4 minutes straight up to go here in the third. The Celtics have a 66-56 lead. That's the 20th New Jersey turnover. D. Brown. Jason Williams. Sherman Douglas shut off nicely by Edney. Gill to the basket.
Purvis forced to pick up Gill as he was the first defender back.
And the Celtics are going to use a timeout here. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Boston the ball and an 8-point lead. Antoine Walker leading the way for the Celtics right now with 19. Gatling with 17 and Sam Cassell with 12. Cassell spending a lot of time right now on the New Jersey bench. Let's take a look at the finish here by John Thomas.
Well, you see Edney just beat Sherm Douglas, and that left a 3-on-2 situation, and Edney had Thomas measured, who was wide open on the wing. All it was a catch, 1 step, and then a slammer. From the basket nicely, doesn't he?
He did indeed. And the Celtics right back into the pressure defense.
And Sherm can't handle that. Make it Gill couldn't handle it.
Right. Boston a 37-point second quarter. The difference so far in this game as the Celtics came from 11 down to tie it up. Now they have put 19 so far on board here in the third. Next Celtic game on Sports Channel will be this Sunday night when Grant Hill and the Detroit Pistons will be at the Fleet Center to take on the Celtics. Pre-game on Sports Channel begins at 6:30. Tip-off is at 7. That's Sunday night right here on Sports Channel. I look at the foul situation, though. 4 for McCarty team, 4 on Knight, 3 on Ellison, 3 on DeClerc, 3 on Minor. As a coach with 3:31 to go in the third, is that a problem?
No. He is so well aware of how to utilize his people to end up with the guys he wants at the end of the game when it's going to be the determining factor. He's going to always finish up with what he considers to be the best players he's got for the end of the ball game. And I will be very surprised. I mean, every once in a while it's liable to get out of hand as the guy commits a couple of dumb ones quickly. And that's not outside the realm of possibility with his own team. But he knows how to work the fouls and utilize people in and out and effectively. And I tell you, I am very, very impressed. He's using everybody. And everybody is making some kind of contribution, I would say 95% of the time.
11 players have scored in the game tonight for the Celtics, and the only one who hasn't scored, Purvis Ellison, has had a very good game.
Yes, he has.
So of the 12 players in Boston uniforms tonight, 11
a sudden he lifted the man, and then he jumped into him. He didn't need to jump into him.
Douglas. Oh, Douglas tried to do a 360 spin, and when he got to the other side, Edney was still there. Kendall Gill dishes Kittles. Edwards was up big for the rebound, and Edney sneaks in and gets it. Tyus keeps the dribble alive. Oh, that was fortunate. D. Brown. When you're hot, you're hot. That's all I can say about that trip.
But D. Brown did that in a couple of these games.
Gill. Jason Williams. Celtics trying to protect the home court advantage here. What have they got?
Offensive foul for the Celtics.
Purvis Ellison called setting a screen with his fourth foul. That's going to get Andrew DeClerc up off the bench. So, Ellison, Knight, and McCarty all with 4.
You know, the secret to setting picks is don't lean into the man. Is retreat one step and then have him run into you. And if there's a question of whether you're going to commit the foul or him, keep retreating. Don't lean against the man.
Ron Mercer back in the game covering Kittles. Mercer playing with 3 himself. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third. Over the top to Gill. In traffic. Now Andrew DeClerc joins the 4-foul club.
His 4th personal foul. Celtics are over the team line.
Well, here's the Sherman Douglas pass. And he's underneath, and they waved at him.
Gill cooperates by missing the free throw. Get away to it all. Mohegan Sun Resort Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. One of 2 for Kendall Gill.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Barrows gets a little screen from DeClerc. Comes back the other way. Minor, the floater in the lane, won't go down. Out of bounds. Kittles, I believe, the last touch.
If they can't see that, that is ludicrous.
They're going to call a jump ball.
I mean, that is like absolutely, you got to be blind as an official not to see this one. Be a jump ball, Mike, and Rick Pitino over here talking to the officials just about the very thing we talked about. You can't miss that when it's right in front of you.
Williams able to control the tip. 69-61. 8-point game, a minute and a half to play here in the third. Rick Pitino said, quote, they don't even call that college.
You know, in deference to some of these officials, and believe me, I think it's going to get worse because there may be something like 16 new referees coming into the league because of some legal problems, I'm told. And if that be the case, it's going to be a real problem for the NBA and for maybe even Rick Pitino's team because it takes really a guy that knows how to officiate a game, to call a game against a pressure-type team without destroying what the team is trying to do. Now, you just heard Rick Pitino say they wouldn't even call that in college. He's exactly right. The guy cut the man off and he ran into the guy. It's a no call.
Sherman Douglas coming up with his first point makes a 7-point game at 69-62. Douglas. Pretty good defense there on Barrows. 5 on the shot clock. Dana beats him and gets 2.
Well, got him going one way and then headed to the hoop. Big play by Dana, who's come alive tonight.
8 points off the bench for Barrows. Edwards just tipped the old shoulder on that one. Is he going into the lane? He looked like he was going off tackle. Minor.
That shot alone could make Minor a devastating offensive player for this team. That's like a layup to him, that little 15-foot jumper.
Celtics see the ball one more time here in the quarter. Douglas into the paint. No. Tip. Douglas up there for an offensive rebound. Has to kick it back out to Gill. And now the Nets can look for the final shot. Trailing by 11. Gill off the dribble to Kittle. To Douglas. He'll take it. Front rims it. Rebound loose. Gill at the buzzer. No. Edwards too late. And the Celtics lead it by 11 at the end of 3. 73-62. It's an 11-point game as we head into the final 12 minutes here at the Fleet. A look at our Papagino's replay. Dana Barrows, Douglas initially doing a really nice job defensively staying with Barrows. But Dana eventually able to rub him off and go in for the 2. Dana Barrows off the Boston bench tonight with 8 points, and he will stay out there to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll be joined by Ron Mercer, Andrew DeClerc, Greg Minor, and John Thomas. As we look at the 3rd quarter stats, the Celtics now up to 42% shooting, and the Nets, who started the game red hot, all the way down to 38. Kevin Edwards, Terry Kittle, Chris Gatley, Kendall Gill, and Sam Cassell, who had a lengthy stay on the bench. Barrows beats Cassell this time with the dribble. Thomas, and he's called for travel on the baseline. Celtics holding the Nets to 15 3rd quarter points. But New Jersey has a couple of rested players, namely Cassell and Gatling, heading into this 4th quarter. Good ball movement there, and Edwards into 2.
Well, he was just sitting in the slot there, Mike, and good rotation got him right into the stroke.
Pass by Kittle was indeed. Kittle spins away, gets it to Cassell, and Cassell misses a 3. Mercer tried to keep it alive. Unfortunately, it comes to Edwards, who hits a 2. And very quickly, Rick Pitino is going to use a full timeout here. 59 seconds into the 3rd, the lead is down to 7.
They say you should give your kids 2 things, roots and wings. Like every mother, I want the best for her. Today that means college. But I know there are a lot of zeros on a tuition bill. And I know those bills come twice a year.
Through investment advice, home equity loans, or student loans, Fleet can help you give your children the opportunities they deserve.
You know, wings.
Fleet, we're ready when you are.
This is a timeout for the Sports Channel Team Project. This month, the spotlight shines on Play, Planned Learning Achievement for Youth. Play is dedicated to providing minority youth with the academic and personal development skills needed to turn a possible athletic scholarship into a college degree. While staying on campus at Mount Holyoke College, these students focus on SAT preparation and study habits and learn about life skills such as conflict resolution from special guest lecturers. But only after hard work in the classroom is there time to play. If you want to go deep into the heart of the New England Patriots, there's only one show to watch. A show less about hype and more about the way it really is. Join Glenn Ordway, Steve Nelson, and Fred Smirlis for 18 weeks of primetime Pats talk on New England Tailgate. They'll bring you analysis on last week's action, feature stories, and special guest commentary, plus an insider's point of view on what to expect the next time the Patriots take to the gridiron. Watch New England Tailgate, Friday at 10 on Sports Channel. This team is going to blow you away.
We're back with a little over 11 minutes to go in the game. Let's check in with Willie May, who's with the guy the Patriots could use on Sunday. Willie.
That's right. We found Andre Tippett hanging out here, stargazing tonight. And Tip, the Patriots doing their thing. Should I say Celtics trying to hang tough tonight.
Celtics look real good tonight, man. They started out a little slow, but they're looking real good. They're passing the ball around. They're making some shots. I like what Patino's doing, man. It's going to take a while. I don't think people realize what's going on, but eventually they're going to do well.
Speaking of passing the ball well, you guys need to pass well against Miami on Sunday and get a big win.
We will. We're going to do everything we can to get a win and get this thing going right because we're too good of a football team not to take advantage of it.
All right, Andre Tippett, thanks for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Mike, Tommy?
All right, Willie, one of the really great ones, Andre Tippett. The guy who came to play all the time.
Where is the foul on Gatling, who was all over the man? That's what he was leaning over the top of Travis Knight that time. And then they call a walk.
Jason Williams trying to get back into the game. Couldn't. That was the 20th turnover on the Celtics.
Now look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about.
Dana Barrows gets that one. 2 on Barrows, and the first on the team here.
This is ludicrous when you do.
Cassell trying to back his way down. Gatling, the dish. Edwards has been hot. And that one goes over the top.
And that'll cool him off. Say, if you're a big and tall guy like me, you'll want to shop at Hadger's Big and Tall Stores. Hadger's has 6 convenient locations. Quincy, Burlington, Saugus, Framingham, Hyannis, and Manchester, New Hampshire, Mike. Or call 1-888-4-TALL-MEN for the store nearest you.
Have you been to each and every one of those yet?
Framingham. I haven't been to one up in Manchester.
All right. Got to get you on the road. 8 seconds on the clock, and Nicotino's trying to get Tyus at the end of the game, and he will. That's great substitution right there.
Boy, that's telling the guy what to do with it, too, as Cassell was expecting support, help on the D, and Gatling said, see you later, and let him go all the way.
Kittles pulls it out. McCarty's on him. Kittles comes up shooting and knocks it down.
Well, you just got to go all the way, Tyus. Push the ball, baby, and go. Oh, that would hurt. Got to come up with a shot.
9:30 to go in the game. Celtics holding on to a 7-point lead. Here's Kittles again. They get it to Cassell. Williams wants the ball. He gets it. Knight comes to help. Open man is Gatling in the corner over here. Air ball 3. Edney on the break. Edney to Walker to McCarty. And he traveled.
By catch and up with it. The Celtics have missed 4 layups at least off the break that they will have to really do a lot better with.
Not a whole lot to choose from in the turnover column. -2. Edwards. Jason Williams. And I think that's going to be number 5 on Travis Knight.
This is the type of stuff that really gets me, Mike.
You're trying hard to restrain yourself here, T. I know you are. Looked like he was standing there with his arms straight up and down. Where's that rule of verticality, you know?
Not in this league. Not for the Celtics.
The Nets, though, continue to be horrendous free throw shooters. D. Brown. Ellison sets a little screen. New Jersey has missed 14 free throws tonight. There's that extra pass. And now every one of the Celtics in uniform has scored. Occasionally you get to say that in a game that's a blowout. This has been a close game. Sam Cassell ran right out of his sneaker. Gatling misses. That's going to be a foul on Kittles over the back of McCarty. I don't know how you can have your sneakers loose enough that you can run out of them. Sam just made a move and left the sneaker behind. McCarty. Antoine, an offensive rebound. Reach-in foul on Cassell.
They're going to see right now that they get it right to the right place, and as soon as they attack Antoine, it goes to Purvis, and he did the smart thing, baby. Put it off the glass. So anybody going to shot block it, they're going to get called for goaltending.
Antoine, Purvis again. A 20-second timeout taken by New Jersey.
They're getting right through the Jersey defense now beautifully, and they're making them commit. Look at Walker now. It eludes Gatling, and the lone defender has to make a choice and trust his teammates to rotate down and take that away. But look at Walker now. Easily by Gatling. They have to adjust, and that leaves one man absolutely wide open for that type of shot. So Gatling not doing his job in that defense, and Walker saying, I'm going to take advantage of it, and that he did.
Tommy, how are you, or how surprised are you that this has, relatively speaking, come together as quickly as it has, 11 games into an 82-game schedule, which is only about 12-13% of the schedule.
You know, I thought perhaps we'd start to see it all gel towards the end of December, because that defense really has to develop into a habit. But Rick Pitino has worked them real hard. Oh, they called.
That's unbelievable.
Is this unbelievable or what, Mike?
5 on Ellison. Ellison's got 5. Knight's got 5.
A touch foul. Did you see that? Now, I defy anybody right now to say they will call one of those against Williams or anybody else in the Nets in the next 7 minutes and 33 seconds. Not a chance.
Andrew DeClerc out there right now covering Williams. Whitney with the turnover. Tie it to 2. .69. Celtics by a dozen. Walter McCarty now has 5.
Watch this steal as the Clerk just gets his hand in there and knocks it away, and Edney quick to the pickup and trailed by 2 of the Nets. Goes to the left hand. Is kind of worried about getting that one blocked by somebody thinking he was going up on the right side. Little trickery at the end of that fast break.
There's a long time to go in this game. 6 minutes, 57 seconds. The Celtics with 3 players with 5 fouls and another with 4. New Jersey making a living at the free throw line. Edney into the forecourt. Keeps the dribble alive. The clerk to deep round. Minor, and last touched by Greg. Guy coming Jersey's way. Crowd up that end, but maybe the other way. And the clerk with the steal off the bad pass from Cassell. Edney. And a blocking foul going on Cassell. That's number 5 on Cassell.
I love what Sam Cassell does, though, boy. When he's the lone defender down there on a fast break, he really makes you think what you're going to do and forces you into some things that you don't want to do. He comes up empty here on the blocking violation, but there was a sure 2 there if Edney had just passed into the wing.
Edney again into the paint. Can't bank it home. Gill the rebound.
Now you see that play there? Edney got bumped off that shot.
Brown defensively on Kittle. Edney's got Douglas. Minor has Gill. Walker comes to help. On a cut to Kittle. Back outside. Douglas. First field goal for Sherman Douglas tonight. Under 6 minutes now to go. Celtics up by 8.
Wow, I'm wrong. They did call a hand check. I said they would never call a hand check on them, and that's exactly my hat's off to the man.
The third on Gatling. Team fouls 4 on each side. Gatling jumps out on Edney. Edney back to Walker. The clerk waits for it briefly down low. Now they clear it out for Antoine. He kicks it to deep round. Tyus.
Boy, on the rotation. Good pass by D to keep it going, and the next thing you know, Edney was heading to the hoop, and all Gill could do as he overran the play was reach out for the grab. And this kid's a good free throw shooter, so not a bad idea.
Oh, well. Celtics are now 18 of 22 at the line. The second one is true. 8 points off the bench for Edney. 9 points to Celtic lead. Gill over the top to Gatling, and Andrew DeClerc. He's got 5. It's going to get Ron Mercer and Chauncey Billups back in the game. Chauncey Billups been on the bench for a long time. So Travis Knight will come back in and play with 5. Gatling gets the roll. When was the last time we saw a graphic like that? 4 players with 5 fouls. Jason Williams able to tip it out to Douglas. Douglas, and Gatling couldn't handle the pass.
Yes, Sherm really knows how to work the defense. He took it in there, made the guy commit, and laid it where the man should have been able to catch it.
23rd New Jersey turnover. Chauncey Billups, no. Kittle's trying to work on Walker. Gives up the dribble. And Billups comes up with a steal. Walker. Antoine all the way. That's a big basket. Celtics back to 10 with 4.5.
That's a great steal by Phillips.
Kendall Gill pulls it out. Wants to go on Minor. Pulls up and knocks it down. Oh, what a pass by Billups, and then Minor unable to convert. Loose ball out of bounds. Boston ball.
This is a great pass by Phillips. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like he could possibly block maybe Gill got from behind.
Yeah, he did. He did. Gill's come a long way in this game here from at least two, maybe 3 blocks.
It's going to be an offensive foul on Phillips.
All right, there he goes again, the actor. Oh, now he's going to limp. He was holding his mouth against Antoine, and you saw that replay. If I were an official right now, I'd never give this guy a break after what he did in that. That's making the officials look bad.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Well, that was great defense by Phillips. He just shattered him down the sideline.
Gatling. Oh! Knight with the miss. Celtics bench coming through big time in this game. 24th turnover. Not a bad pass by Knight, and then Travis nearly jumped in and got the steal. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to play. 8-point game. Castell. Dish, and Williams gets to that. That was a nice pass by Castell.
He was looking for Williams all the way.
New Jersey on a 9-3 run here to get within 6. Phillips. Phillips. 5 in the shot clock. Walker.
You like that, Mike, huh?
Oh, that's a big-time shot there. Give that foul to Ron Mercer. And we're going to get a timeout. 2:43 left to go in the game. Celtics by 9.
Here we are, Shorty. Let's get down to the dirty work. You know, your grandma doesn't think we could do this, but what does she know? What's this? You don't let them put that on you, do you? Is that the way that goes? Where are those pins?
Southwest Airlines low senior fares give people 65 and over the freedom to go, see, and in some cases do things they've never done before.
Great googly moogly.
Papa Gino's Gourmet Primo Pizza. Homemade dough. Vine-ripened tomato sauce. A blend of 3 cheeses. And baked to perfection in our hearth oven.
Jennifer.
There's only one thing better than watching it. Eating it. Papa Gino's. A passion for pizza. Buy any traditional thin crust Primo at regular price and get an additional Primo for just $5.
Before you buy a digital wireless phone, Bell Atlantic Mobile wants you to ask this simple question. Does it work just about everywhere? Does it work here? And out here? Does your phone sound clear here? The fact is, from Boston to D.C., nobody has more digital coverage with the most advanced digital technology than we do. A cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
We are back, 2:43 to go in this one, and sports fans, get ready to jam at the second annual WEEI Sports Jam, coming to the World Trade Center November 22nd and 23rd. Presented in part by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Sports Jam features interactive exhibits from all 5 local pro teams. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster. Call 931-2222. See you at the Jam.
This coming up was a big play as the Celtics shot clock was winding down, and Gatling just says, shoot it, Antoine, for the second time in the game, and Antoine obliges and picks up the big 3.
He enjoys his moments, too, doesn't he? Celtics 6 of 13 shooting threes here tonight.
Tell you, nobody plays harder than Antoine. He gets his nose dirty. He'll go outside. He passes. He's a great teammate, I think.
He's out there as we head down the stretch with Miner, Knight, Phillips, and Mercer. They're having fun here at the Fleet tonight. For Cassell unofficially here. He makes it a 7-point game. Phillips against the Kittle pressure. McDaniel comes to double. And they say Phillips stepped on the sideline. Celtics are going to use a full timeout here with 2:35 to go. Let's take a look at Phillips coming up the sideline there.
There was the little arm on the push, and to no avail.
So New Jersey gets it back, down by 7. And a chance to cut into the Boston lead. Hope you'll be able to join us again on Sunday night when we'll see a Detroit Piston team that is really struggling as of late. Much hoped for that club, but they're currently at 4 wins and 8 losses. They are not playing tonight. They have had a West Coast trip, and
you know, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. And I think Doug Collins and whoever else was there made a dramatic mistake in not retaining the services of Otis Thorpe. Because Otis Thorpe was a big help on that basketball team, and I'm led to believe that the personalities got involved in that situation, and perhaps it shouldn't have.
Much was made this week of this second game in the back-to-back set here between these two teams, and John Calipari talked a lot about what a big rivalry existed between these two clubs. Not so, said head coach Rick Pitino.
If he wants to create some rivalries in the figment of his imagination, let him do that. But there's no greater rivalry with them than there is Philadelphia, New York, Washington that we haven't played yet, or anybody else for that matter. In order for us to win, we've got to play hard every night. So if he thinks it's, if he wants to get his guys fired up that we're going to be pressing off the bus, so be it. But a lot of that's a figment of John's vivid imagination.
Vivid imagination, he said.
Well, they are two very hard-working guys on their respective sidelines, that's for sure. Cassell, Gill, Williams, Gatling, and Kittle, Mercer, Miner, Billups, Walker, and Knight. 2:30 and counting. New Jersey, the ball down 7. And a double foul is called. And Cassell's out of the game. Billups, it's his third. On Cassell, it's his sixth.
Third personal foul. Next foul, the number 10, Sam Cassell, has his sixth.
Let me tell you something. This should have never happened. They were doing that earlier in the game. Every time he went down there, they were both handing, wrestling with each other. Call it then. Don't call it where it's going to influence the game.
Phillips called for his fourth personal foul. We'll shoot some more free throws.
Well, Sam's upset, and well, he should be at that point of a ball game. But that happened 3 or 4 times earlier in this ball game. Same type of play, and nobody called it.
Phillips out and Tyus Edney in. Sam Cassell will watch the rest of this evening.
2 big free throws by Sherm, who has had his difficulties.
It's a 5-point game, 87-82. Walker.
That was half between a bounce pass and a straight pass. Dino's yelling, "Come on, Purvis, get in there." They're going to have a little offense-defense, I think, with Purvis right now.
There have been 62 fouls called in this game.
Defense makes Tino look like a genius. Gatling gets it going swiftly to the hoop, and there is as clean as it gets. And boom, in your face, Chris Gatling. And it wasn't an elbow.
Mercer makes the free throw on the other end. You talk about balance, Tom. The Celtics have one player in double figures tonight. One.
That's all right.
That's hard to do with 89 points on the board. Gill kicks it off. Minor with the Douglas miss. They get it to Edney. And Sherman Douglas commits the foul in the backcourt on Edney.
Number 20, Sherman Douglas. That's his third personal foul. That's over the team limit.
Not sure of the wisdom of that particular foul, but Tyus threatening to become the second Celtic player in double figures here if he could make this. 64 and counting. Edney's got 10. Celtics are by 9. Jersey needs 3 threes.
You don't want to foul him here. Good play by Minor to get a piece of that one. Do not foul them right now. Watch this. Minor rotating down and just gets nothing but ball on that one, and New Jersey forced to the timeout.
A 22nd timeout here with 1:16 to go in the game, and Boston up by 9. And I think it's time right now for us to give our Bell Atlantic critical call of the game.
Absolutely.
And look who made the critical call of the game right there. In the first quarter.
The critical call of the game tonight?
When you said, and we were down 21-8, you said the Celtics will win this game. First time this year you've won the Bell Atlantic critical call.
Okay.
You get a
Did I get the feeling I was putting my career on the line by saying that?
We have it on tape. You get a free 3-minute phone call anywhere in Greater Massachusetts. Jason Williams.
No, you cannot foul a man.
And Purvis fouled out of the game. Here's another look. (27 of 42) New Jersey is at the free throw line. Purvis gets a big hand going to the bench off that big block. 5 of them in the game. Walter McCarty checks back in. The Celtics, if they can hold on to the final 113 of this, would be 6-6 on the season. Walker able to come up with it. Tyus Edney skips a pass to an open Minor. And Kendall Gill gives the foul on Greg Minor. 58.1 seconds to go. Celtics, again, one of the things that Rick Pitino has stressed, you have to shoot free throws well to win games.
Well, first you got to get them.
Yeah. Celtics are 24 of 28 in this one. This is an amazing box score, folks. So tomorrow morning, just look at this in your paper. 12 different players score. Only 2 players in double figures. But a lot of people with 6, 7, 8, or 9 points. Kittles has to launch one. Williams, the follow basket. Antoine has to get it in, gets it to Mercer, and Mercer is fouled by Williams with 43 seconds to go, and Ron Mercer will go to the line.
You know, the last time that New Jersey had the ball, the Celtics played the perfect defense. Don't foul them. Make them run the ball around 3 or 4 passes before they score. Don't let somebody go, you know, just stay down. Let them shoot it from the outside. Let them do anything they want, but don't foul them. And they wasted, I don't know, 12 seconds off the clock trying to get that shot.
Mercer now in double figures with 10. 1 off his average.
This is the good thing. We'll make them work it up the floor, stop them.
Quick 3 for Gill. It's a 2-possession game at 95-89. New Jersey is holding on to their last timeout. They still have 1 left. I thought they might call it after that 3-point basket by Gill. They didn't.
Greg Minor at the line, shooting 2.
Minor looking for his 9th point of the night. Gatling to the basket. And Kevin Edwards with the grab on Tyus Edney. This Gatling got an interesting look from a couple of his teammates who were stationed out around the three-point line as he took that to the basket for a layup.
You know, it's immaterial. He got to score. And score, and you've got to hope that the Celtics miss some free throws. Shooting threes doesn't really do it, unless you make them, of course, and then that's wonderful. But the percentage players get the points, period, whatever it is.
Celtics are 30 of 34 now at the line.
Yeah, but half of these right now, the last 12 of them have been virtually
last
because... yeah.
Jason Williams, no. And McCarty the rebound, and the official with a quick call underneath.
Big rebound by I Love Walter. So he'll end up at the free throw line.
$15.3 on the clock. Stay at home on Kittle, the final instruction from Rick Pitino as Tyus Edney went back out on the floor.
Well, Mike, you got to. I just love what this team is doing. Everybody's in it. Everybody feels they're going to be in it. The guy that perhaps had, his head out of the game was Dana Barros. He came in and made a significant contribution at exactly the right time.
And the Nets appear to be conceding here. And the Celtics get their payback and even their record at 6-6 on the season. Who'd have thunk it? Final score at the Fleet tonight. The Celtics 101. The Nets 93.
John Lithgow performs the Discover Card Dial-Along song.
An extemporaneous piece.
Provided for your dialing pleasure while you call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2 and apply for your Discover Card, the card with the cashback bonus award that always pays you back.
That was a nice surprise.
And that's music to everyone's ears. It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2. Accepted where you see the Nova sign.
Excuse me, think your disposable razor shaves as comfortably as his Gillette Sensor XL? Yeah, well, try Sensor XL. It'll change your mind. After one shave with Sensor XL, we bet you don't go back. Because only Sensor XL has protective microfins for extra comfort. Whoa. And self-adjusting blades for extra closeness. Disposables don't. And Sensor XL gives more shaves per blade than any disposable.
Excuse me.
Take the Sensor XL challenge. Bet you don't go back to disposables.
Hey, I want my Sensor XL back. Hey, hey!
David's roadside assistant. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I hit this huge nail.
Sounds like you've got a bigger problem.
My 2-year-old's hungry and I don't have a thing.
It's a flash. She's on Route 201 near Pine. Oh, and bring some crackers. That's right, crackers.
Avis Card. Come with Avis people, and trying harder is what they do best.
I'm going to change a tire, and here's something for the little one.
We try harder, Avis.
There are cars that are built to appeal to your passionate side and to your practical side. For the passionate, cab-forward design, and at no extra charge, a new luxurious leather-trimmed interior with an 8-way powered driver's seat. Now for the practical side, the new Chrysler Cirrus LXI with all this is just $18,495. Loaded. Chrysler, engineered to be great cars. Get $1,500 cash back or 1.9% APR, so you can save $3,200 in finance charges.
Well, we are back here at a rapidly emptying out Fleet Center, 101-93, the final score here tonight. The Celtics, an 8-point win. They even their record at 6-6. An impressive performance here, team.
Yes, it was. And, this is a team that's not going to roll over. They're going to play, as Rick Pitino said they would play as soon as he got the job, with energy throughout the entire ball game. And they're going to have a mental toughness that Rick Pitino is going to impart. Everybody's going to feel like they're part of this basketball team, whether they win or whether they lose, and that's what really creates a team spirit. And this guy is just sensational at creating team spirit. That's what won it tonight.
One thing to say that everybody's going to go out and play, another thing to do it, and we saw it tonight.
Absolutely right. Look at the scoreboard here and look at the individual stats. There wasn't one guy that didn't make a contribution, and forget about scoring points. I mean, they were on the boards, and I thought he did a masterful job in substituting and using people tonight.
All right, let's take a look at our Dunkin' Donuts dunk of the game. John Thomas comes off the injured list and right into Dunkin' Donuts in style.
That's it. So congratulations to John Thomas. He's got his hang time down there like he's been in the league for 10 years.
Our Discover Card playback of the game. Chauncey Billups here with the defensive play.
Just beautifully takes it away from Sherm Douglas. And off goes Antoine. Yoop-de-doo, and just leans by off the glass with the head up, and that was a big hoop at the time.
Let's take a quick look at our Discover final stats. There they are, T. And 31 of 71. Look at that. 77 free throws attempted in the game. Deceiving there, 40 to 37 in terms of the attempts, as the Celtics in the fourth quarter managed to attempt 20 free throws.
Yeah, but significantly, too, they out-rebounded New Jersey, and New Jersey is a very good rebounding team. They've got the #1 rebounder in the league on their team in Williams.
All right, Freddie, that's going to do it. Enjoyed it. See you on Sunday, okay? Stay tuned. Coming up next is the McDonald's Game Time. You'll hear Rick Pitino's post-game press conference live, and we'll have interviews with players from both teams. That's McDonald's Game Time. It is coming your way next here on Sports Channel. And Tom and I will be back with you on Sunday night. Game time at 6:30. The tip is at 7 as the Celtics take on Grant Hill and the Detroit Pistons. And that will be coming your way at 7 o'clock on Sunday night, the Celtics and Detroit. Once again, our final score here. 101 to 93. Boston beats New Jersey. Stay tuned for the post-game show next. The Boston Celtics on Sports Channel have been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places and do things you never thought possible. Why Southwest Airlines? By Gillette Sensor Excel and the Gillette Series. Gillette, the best a man can get. By the Discover Card, proud sponsor of the Smithsonian's 150th anniversary. By Fleet, ready with your financial solutions for all your personal and professional needs. By Bell Atlantic Mobile, a cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. By Ocean Spray, thirsty for something real? Try the refreshingly honest taste of Ocean Spray Juice Drink. By Budget Rent-A-Car, try a Jaguar, Mustang convertible, or other diversions from Budget. Get out of the ordinary. By Sam Adams, a better glass of beer. By McDonald's. Did somebody say McDonald's? By your neighborhood Dunkin' Donuts. Something fresh is always brewing here. And by Hadger's Big and Tall Stores.
McDonald's Game Time is brought to you by McDonald's. Did somebody say McDonald's? Well, welcome back to Fleet Center. What a great game. For 3 quarters, 36 minutes, the Celtics played incredible basketball. If we could just wipe out that first quarter where Boston only shot 17%, we'd be all set. But they came out on the winning side tonight, all 12 players in double figures for Boston. And by the end of the game, we had four Celtics in double figures. The key man of the night for the Celtics, Antoine Walker. Let's take a look. Antoine getting it done inside, outside with the assist. There he feeds Purvis Ellison down low. a little snowbird off the glass. Ellison, by the way, played an exceptional game. Once again, Purvis Ellison off the feed from Walker. And then a key play here late in the fourth quarter, Antoine Walker nailing the three, 24 points, 12 boards, and 5 huge assists. The Celtics win now 101-93, 5 of the last 6. Checking the leading scorers for both teams, the Celtics first, if we could. Leading the way of all scorers on the night, Walker with his 24. Edney and Minor both off the bench with 12. Ronnie Mercer with 11, and Dana Barros also coming in. He had only played 4 minutes in the previous meeting between these two squads on Wednesday night. For the Nets, Chris Gatling with 22, Sammy Cassell, who fouled out, and Kendall Gill both with 14, Jason Williams with 13, and Edwards with 10. We're going to be back with more of the McDonald's post-game show right after these messages. Stay with us. And welcome back to the Fleet Center. Complete team effort by the Celtics tonight. They're going to be very happy in the locker room right now. Antoine Walker leading all scorers, 24 points. The Celtics come from behind and win this one, 101-93 over the New Jersey Nets. Right now, though, we're going to go to Coach Willie May, who's standing by with one of the key contributors in this game, Purvis Ellison.
Well, thanks, Leah. With me, the guy who made such a difference in tonight's victory for the Celtics, Purvis Ellison. Big P, blocks, blocks, blocks.
Well, I thought it was definitely a team effort. I think, with our style of play, we always need everybody on the bench to be ready and be ready to contribute in a big way. And I thought the guys came in and we really gave the starting unit a push when they needed it.
You guys were really hungry, too. I think you guys kind of felt that you let Wednesday's game against the Nets get away. Really wanted this one, didn't you?
Exactly. I think if you look at the standings, we really needed to beat New Jersey. They're one of the teams who are in front of us for the playoff position. So they're definitely a team that we wanted to beat. We played well on the road, but the last 10 minutes we sort of let the game get away. So we wanted to come out here tonight and not only play well, but we wanted to win the ball game.
Also, Purvis, last year you guys did not win your 6th game of the season till December 30th. Way ahead of that now.
Well, I think as far as the wins and losses are concerned, I think what's important to coach is the fact that the team is improving. I think the guys are working extremely hard in practice, and it's starting to show off.
And how's the system treating you, and how's the health, real quick?
The health is good. The system, it's a system where you're going to get the opportunity to play, and you have to take advantage of it. And I think, Coach gave me an opportunity tonight, and, I wanted to go out and just be aggressive and just play strong and be a presence out there.
All right, the Big P. He was the difference tonight as the Celtics win a big one against New Jersey. Let's go back upstairs to Leah.
All right, Willie. Right now, we're going to head into Coach Pitino's press conference.
Layup, missed shot. I mean, all easy shots that normally we make, obviously, from a layup and dunk situation. We didn't. So we were getting good shots. It wasn't a case of taking unchallenged shots. You didn't like to be down, but we kept telling them, we'll have our run. Press gave us a good run, and then our man-to-man defense won the game for us.
What's about the turnovers at the beginning of the fourth quarter? About 5 or 6 of them right before you had a chance to put them away, couldn't do it.
Well, we're a young, inexperienced team, and we can make mistakes, but I kept trying to tell them that if you miss a shot, make a turnover, you still have the option to stop them, and then the turnover's negated. So I thought we did that.
You knew you'd have your run, but did you think it would come right after a 10-point quarter and you followed up a 37-point quarter?
Well, we've been working on having 30-point quarters all the time now. I don't remember ever seeing a 10-point quarter in my life, but we had all good shots. We opened up the game with shots right underneath the basket, and I haven't quite seen 10-point quarters before. But probably let's give credit to their defense, and we missed some easy shots, and that's what happens.
It's not a rivalry, but is it fun? Was this a fun game? A little bit of passion back and forth.
After the first quarter, it was fun. To come back like that and tie it up at halftime, and shades of tie us with the NCAA tournament, and he does that all the time. He's every time we put him in tonight, he gave us a big play right off the bat. Every time we put Purvis in, he gave us a big play. I think John Thomas is going to develop, so I was happy he got minutes tonight. And I think Antoine Walker's flat out going to be special someday. He really is, if not already.
Talking about that play in the fourth quarter, it was a huge three-pointer he hit when the shot clock was running down.
Yeah.
The Miner just kicked it to him.
Yeah, well, it was, because there we got into the offense too late again, which is one of our weaknesses. And once Antoine put that in, that gave us a big lift.
The game was down to 6 points at that point.
Yeah, and obviously if you take a bad shot, the clock runs out, you let them go back in the game. But tonight, we won it with half-court defense, and we won it with backboard work. You know, you've got one of the premier rebounders in the game, and tonight we did a very good job on him on the backboard, did a very good job of rebounding the ball, period. So I was very, very impressed with the way our guys hung in there and just battled on the backboard.
Looks like the foul shooting practice is paying off.
Well, I think everything's paying off. I think practice is the key element to our success. I think the more we practice, the better we become. I think right now the B500 I'm real proud of with this basketball team, and if we keep on working, keep on practicing, I think that we can do some good things this year.
Coach, what about some of the foul calls early? It seemed like some of the calls weren't going your way, and of course you got tossed in on the last game, but you guys didn't let it affect you this time.
Well, I thought it was a well-officiated game because it was consistent. All I ever want as a coach is consistency at both ends. If you're going to call it light, then light both ends. If you're going to call it aggressive, aggressive both ends. And so tonight I thought it was a well-officiated game. They were calling hand checks on both teams. That's the way it's called. It's actually called tighter than college as far as that's concerned. But I think what they're trying to do is clean it up early. It enhances offensive play, gets more scoring in the game, and I think that's their motive for calling it so tight now. It'll increase scoring, and it'll add to the game in the long run.
Last year, the Celtics won the sixth game. I think it was December 30th. Did you expect to be at 6-6 this early, or 500 this early with this?
I didn't expect anything other than just to work at this and try to get better. You know, from the exhibition season, I'd answer you no. Because I didn't think we were very good. But one thing I tried to do with this team is stay away from what I thought the record would be, because I just didn't know what to expect because I've never coached the players. So we're excited to be 6-6. We're in the middle of the pack right now, and if we can keep on winning, keep on staying positive, I think we'll get better and better.
Coach, after the 10-point performance, what did you talk about in the huddle to get your team to come out and have such a big second quarter?
I just told them I said I was very, very upbeat and very positive. I said, you're going to come back because unlike the Chicago game in the first quarter, you took all bad shots and rushed things. Now you just missed wide open shots. So you stay positive. We're going to come back. We'll have our run, I guarantee it. And I really felt that way. Sometimes you're just trying to motivate them in a positive way, but I really felt we were going to come back in this game.
The first couple games you've had shooting percentages under 30. The last couple games, they're coming up. Are you working on that more in practice, or?
Well, once we have ball movement, we've shot over 50 a few times. But tonight, when you miss a lot of those early shots, what happens is you start to get frustrated. You press a little bit.
And also, there were talks of trade rumors when you weren't happy about people passing. Any new trade rumors floating around?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All righty then. The Celtics win it 101-93. We'll be back with more of the McDonald's post-game show after these messages. Stay with us.
You can bring home lots of cool stuff in McDonald's $10 million Build-A-Big Mac game, like a Sony Maximum TV system, a $5,000 shopping spree from First USA Visa, a pair of dream cars, or free McDonald's food. You could even win $100,000 instantly to buy, say, a 100,000-watt stereo. So play the Build-A-Big Mac game.
Cool.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
Before you buy a digital wireless phone, Bell Atlantic Mobile wants you to ask this simple question. Does it work just about everywhere? Does it work here? And out here? Does your phone sound clear here? The fact is, Boston, D.C., nobody has more digital coverage with the most advanced digital technology than we do. A cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
Tyus Edney with flares of its college days as he makes a nice feed to Ronnie Mercer down low for the nice slam as the Celtics John Thomas down low for the slam as the Celtics come from behind and win this one tonight. 101-93, and a couple of points that Coach Pitino has made in this press conference, praising the half-court defense, the fact that the Celtics out-rebounded New Jersey 42-38, and the fact, as you can hear me going on in the background, they're starting to lay the ice for the Bruins game tomorrow night. So kind of bear with us here through the noise. The Celtics converted on 33 of 37 free throws. So anytime you can hit the shots from the line, fundamentals come into play, and the Celtics obviously came through on that end of the court. That's going to do it for this edition of the McDonald's postgame show. Join us next time on Sunday night for game time at 6:30. Then the Celtics take on Grant Hill and the Detroit Pistons at 7 o'clock. Up next, though, right here on Sports Channel, New England Tailgate may not be seen in all areas of this region. That's going to do it from the Fleet Center in Boston. The Celtics win at 101-93 over the New Jersey Nets. For our entire Sports Channel team, I'm Leah Secondo. Have a good night, everybody.
You're watching Sports Channel.